Thanks for coming along. Craving Caving here. Totally appreciate you being here with me. We're going on another adventure here. We're going to the lava beds, Northern California. We're going to check out something called the Fleener Chimneys. And it's off-trail kind of action, not the normal thing we do here, but it's still fun and a good video. Still hope you like it. No squeezes, nothing scary, but you'll still enjoy it. And if you want to catch something cool, look at the end of this video. Next week's episode is very good. There's definitely some scary stuff in that. I highlighted that all at the end of this video, so check that out for next week. Okay, on an upcoming episode, we'll have the Devil's Den. And I squeezed into the Devil's Coffin, and I actually had to let my hair out completely to get through, twice. So it's a little scary to get into the coffin. Once you're in the coffin, you're okay. Just don't panic, because you can't get out unless you let your hair out twice to get back out. Woo! It's a little scary. You'll like that episode. So I'm just looking for more subscribers. If anybody can help me out, I'd totally appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can get mainstream. You know, when you're on mainstream, people can look up your caving videos and stuff like that. Right now, you can't even find my videos. So help me get mainstream. I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're over on my main channel, Craving Caving, and in my other channel is Craving Caving Raw. And between these two channels, I should have you covered. Craving Caving Raw doesn't have any music and no effects and very little editing. So if you're into that, I got you covered on that. My leg is healing good. I'll be walking in 1 week after you watch this video. So, well, walking, we'll see. I'll probably have to have a crunch or something. It won't just be instantly walking, but, you know, it's going good. And I feel great. And I got pretty good movement in my leg, and look out. Okay, you guys ready? We're going to the Fleener Chimneys. Roll tape.
Let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return to the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-4 weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we.
Okay, Minnie got us out here. Minnie's not very happy with me right now. But you love that Minnie. Hey everybody, so check this out. We're going to the Fleener Chimneys. Okay, so that is a spatter cone. So that's when lava starts erupting. Hot gases push it way up in the air and it falls back down to the earth and cools, and does it all the way around. It makes a cone. Later on, you know, lava that's not under pressure will ooze out of the opening. So that's called a spatter cone, and that's what we have up here. These are called the Fleener Chimneys.
Okay, so this is the Dragon's Mouth, a surface lava tube probably formed by low viscosity lava, channeling its downhill path underneath a hardened lava crust. And if you notice, there's a bench that sits in front of the Dragon's Mouth that you can sit down on, and that's how they keep the dragon fed. Okay, we are headed up to the first spatter cone, and if you look down this chimney, it's not what you'd expect to see.
Oh, wow. it. Let's go back and get the bads. Oh, that's it. Oh, look at those beautiful lichens growing here.
This is orange caloplaca lichens. These beautiful orange lichens are amazing. They're a combination of algal cells and fungal filaments. It's a symbiotic relationship between the two. These spatter cones were formed during an eruption about 10,500 years ago. The Fleener Chimneys and nearby vents along the same fault zone were the source of the Devil's Homestead lava flow. It must have been amazing to see huge giant blobs of molten lava being ejected out of these vents and then piling up like oatmeal around the vent.
Oh, we're not allowed down here apparently. Look at this. Hello? Lightsaber out. We're gonna bust out the lightsaber. Hey, looky there. Why can't we go down here?
I can't stand this. I look down that hole and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta know what's at the bottom. Just drives me crazy. These bars. Ugh. And if I'm just being totally honest, when I see those bars across there, first thing I'm thinking about is how do we get past them? I'm sorry, but gosh. If the safety police had not got here before I had, I would definitely be going down this hole. I want to know what's inside of a mini volcano, don't you?
Very cool. Check this out. Look the ways down. All right, well, here's your chimneys and your spatter cones. Spatter cones. Spatter cone.
So they actually had problems with people throwing a bunch of garbage down into these holes. It's hard to believe people would do that, but that's what they did. They had to go down and clean it all out and then bar it all up. Cracks in the Earth's crust allow lava to erupt and form a multitude of different volcanic features. These spatter cones are among some of the most coolest ones. The magma that formed these cones came up through a long fissure in the ground that runs along the Gillum Bluff.
There are no people out here. It's pretty nice having the whole place to yourself. I've seen a few tourists, but it's been pretty pleasant. Mini.
Chandelier limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line I'm in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running out the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left at. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times. Live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mind. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, well I hope you enjoyed our little trip to the Fleener Chimneys. That was pretty fun. I expected a little more excitement, but it wasn't to be had. Okay, next week's video is going to be great. It's very exciting. I find a claustrophobic situation inside of a cave that's the most touristy cave in the entire National Monument Park. This cave has a lighted trail with signs. I mean, really, this is a tourist cave. I was not expecting to find a crawly, tight cave with claustrophobia packed inside, in a cave that's got a lighted trail with signs on it. That just goes to show you have to chase them down at the end, because you never know what you're going to find. I find some claustrophobia, and you will too next week. Join me, Craving Caving Raw, or my main channel, Craving Caving. I'll see you next Saturday. Thanks, y'all.